In the back. In the back. Sorry about that. My phone only records up to 10 minutes. Look at it. It's kind of like a barren wasteland out here right now with nothing but snow. Right here, it's got a little stuff. It's pretty good. It's an okay community. It's changed a lot over the years, but it's still where I grew up mostly. A lot has happened here over my past years, especially in middle school. Shout out to Itty Bitty for this story, because she hates that I fucking walk out at night to like just go for walks and shit. Ever since I told her a story. The story is, I was walking from a friend's house one night, and I was just walking home by myself, and this, excuse the term, but this crackhead guy walked up to me, asked me for the time. So I told him I didn't know. Well, he pulled out a knife on me and told me to give me your shit. Now, I know most people first instinct is to try to run or try to like, be like, oh here, take everything and leave. Well, I can't do that. I want my shit. That's mine, so I keep it. So I told him, fuck you, get away from me. I'm not giving you shit. Well, he didn't like that very much, so he came at me with a knife, and all in all, with that altercation, I got stabbed in my chest region, like right here, but a little shank, and I didn't feel it till like later, and I ended up whooping that crackhead's ass. Like he was dipping, and I know you can't beat no crackhead, but I was throwing crazy fists. I went like that. I was throwing crazy mega fists at him. All right, I don't know which way I should walk. I'm not going that way because I'll get mugged going that way. I don't feel like going to my aunt's, so I think I'll just probably take like a different route home or something. But I beat him up, and then I went home, and then once my adrenaline stopped pumping, I noticed that I have a cut on my left breast, my left breastcular right here. And then I noticed, I was like, oh, hey, it's kind of bleeding there. I should do something about that. So then I just like throw some little alcohol crap on it and throw a Band-Aid over it. It wasn't that bad. I didn't tell anybody about it. This is actually like me telling like a whole bunch of people about it, since it's going to be on YouTube. But it's not a big deal now. It happened a while ago. Not really worried about it. But yeah, that's the story you guys get to learn about me. It's pretty cute. That's a church over there. It's a good church. I've never been inside it. My little brothers used to go to it for like the little teen meetings or whatever. Fingers getting pretty cold right now. I should have wore like 3 pairs of gloves, but I wasn't thinking I'd be okay. Well, it's pretty good. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about. This is kind of like what I talk about in my head when I'm walking. It's like how Topeka is going. Like everybody knows how Topeka is. The people that live here. For those of you who don't know, it's a big city. Well, not that big, but it's big enough to like where a lot of shit happens. There's a lot of individualism, but then it's small enough to where everyone knows everyone. Now, a lot of things have been happening in Topeka that's pretty crazy. And then a lot of stuff like this goes with this on Facebook, is how people have like these little pages called like Topeka on Blast and all these other ridiculous group names or pages. They just sit there and like people get on this and just put people on blast and just fucking hating on them. Come on now, what's up with that? What do you need to hate for? Just putting people on blast for stupid shit. Yeah, I've never been on it. And if I get on it because of this video, that's pretty childish of whoever does it, but hey, it's whatever. You gonna do you and I'ma do me. But back to what I was saying. Things out here in Topeka are getting a little ridiculous. I went into work the other day on Saturday, and my boss told me I work at the mall. I'm not gonna say I work at 2 jobs. I'm not gonna say which one I went to, but I went there, and my boss told me, he's like, "Gosh, I'm glad you came in because things have been going a little crazy." I'm like, "Oh really? I mean, what's going on?" She's like, "This kid got beat up in this little 12-year-old boy got beat up in the bathroom by a 16 and a 17-year-old. Now, what sense does that make? What sense at all does that make? You gotta be 16, gotta get a 16 and 17-year-old to beat up a little 12-year-old. Now, they got caught and all that, but still, why you gotta beat up somebody younger than you like that?" From what my boss told me, the kid was got hurt pretty bad. Whew. That's just ridiculous. Like, what is the world? What is Topeka coming to? Where kids are left and right just getting beat up. Just getting beat up. That's ridiculous. When I grew up, it was just little fist fights with people that are your age nowadays. Not trying to fight everywhere. And at the Topeka Highland Park game, for those who went, y'all know what happened. There was 2 fights. Now, first of all, where the fuck are them kids' parents? That's ridiculous. And they were little middle school kids. That's the thing. That's how young these kids are. They're middle school kids, thinking they're bad, trying to fight when they don't need to. It's like, okay, you're 12, you're trying to get in a fight over some stupid little kiddie stuff. That's dumb. Just got a text message probably from somebody be like, "Where the hell are you at? Why are you walking?" Well, I'm gonna go this way. That's a good little scenery. Look at that tree right there. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. It's like, why are you fighting? You're young. There really shouldn't be nothing you should be fighting about. You should be just happy that you're getting the things you are, that you're getting the freedom. Because when I was little, I would have never went to the Topeka Highland Park game because my mom has kept me on lockdown. So you ain't going nowhere unless you got somebody. Unless I know who you going with, where you going, or what time you're going to be back. That's my phone telling me it's going to die here pretty soon. So I'm going to cut this video and my topic's done. But yeah, man, things are just getting crazy. There's a number of violences and deaths been happening a lot lately. Things are going crazy. People just taking their anger out, their pent up anger, and taking them out on other people. And all this little gang violence is ridiculous. There's a lot of stuff is happening down here. I've been living here 18 years. I've been living here my whole entire life. Never lived anywhere else. And I love this town to death, but once I graduate, I'm gone because I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. I got a good future ahead of me. All I'm trying to do is graduate and go. But it's crazy when you see some of the people that you grew up with, and they're just all, "Oh, I'm a thug, this, thug, that," trying to be boss, trying to be all like, "Oh yeah, you just bitch like this kid today." I had drill class, and I was walking to the gym with my rifle in my hand. Now walking, I said, "Excuse me." He didn't move. He's just looking at me like he's already ready to fight me. I said, "Excuse me," twice. Then he still looked at me like he wasn't gonna move. So I did what in my head to do is push him out of the way so I can get to the gym. So I moved one arm, pushed him out of the way, and then he starts cussing at me. Starts calling me nigga this, nigga that.